Good morning, Forest. I'm Emma Beth Bowman.
And I'm Jackson Reed.
And today's date is Saturday, February 6th. And on today's show, we will be doing things a little bit differently.
That's right. Today we had students go out into the community and report on how COVID-19 has impacted our community.
As we are coming close to this year's anniversary of the first nationwide quarantine, businesses are still struggling and experiencing the side effects of COVID-19.
Small local businesses have had to adjust, adapt, and overcome through this adversity.
Especially places that are hands-on, like the Discovery Center at Tuscaloosa Park. They've had to make extra efforts to take more time to clean thoroughly to ensure visitors' safety.
Even with stricter COVID guidelines, there's still discoveries to be made. Right in the heart of downtown Ocala, the Discovery Center is a place where families come to have fun despite the circumstances.
But we're just trying to make sure that there's stuff for the kids to do, keep their mind off of things, keep a learning environment around for them, because we all know the Zoom classes are not normal, so we're trying to be a little bit more of a port in a storm right now.
During a pandemic like this, it is important to still enjoy day-to-day life while prioritizing the safety of others.
So we go up several times a day. Between people coming, we close early as well, and we try to sanitize behind people when we have large groups. We make sure we're cleaning up. We're doing a lot of spray sanitizing. We do have multiple sets of certain harder to sanitize items that we switch out. So we're just trying to be as careful as we can be under the circumstances.
Well, we have always been clean, but after COVID, we're like cleaning on steroids. I mean, we have just massively cleaned this facility many, many times. And for quite a while, we shut down in the middle of the day for 2 hours and cleaned everything, including our exhibit, everything up there. We've done that, and in terms of masking, we've required masks. We offer them to buy them if you need one, if you come in and you need one. We have put decals on the floor to encourage social distancing.
Be sure to continue to follow posted COVID guidelines, stay safe, stay curious, and remember, there's always more to be discovered. For WCAT, this has been Autumn Stoner reporting. Now back to the anchors.
This year has been very at odds, but seeing members of the community still thriving in our community and discovering a way to maintain a sense of normalcy.
Remember, if you choose to go out into the community, please follow CDC guidelines and wearing a mask and social distancing.
To ensure student safety, schools in Marion County contact trace COVID-positive students to limit the spread. Kaylee Mance, a WCAT and FHS student, got quarantined this week from sitting in close proximity to a COVID-positive student.
So Kaylee, how did your quarantine come about?
So I was sitting next to somebody who tested positive for COVID. So the school is taking cautious measures to keep me and everyone safe. So they sent me home for.
And how do you plan on keeping up with your schoolwork during this time?
Just good time management. Pretty much all of my teachers will post all the assignments on Teams. And if they don't, then I just need to email them and make sure I get all my work.
Okay. How has your family adjusted things at home being quarantined for you?
So I'm pretty much just stuck in my room, and they'll bring me food and stuff. And whenever I want to go out, like in the living room, I just have to put a mask on. And it's important that I, keep my distance because my sister has an immune disorder.
What's something that you hope to achieve while quarantined?
So I just hope to get all of my schoolwork done and, stay on the same sleep schedule and just try and stay on the same routine that I've been on. So when I do go back to school, it's not difficult.
Thank you so much, Kaylee, for being available for an interview.
While some students like Kaylee are learning to do virtual school for up to 2 weeks, some organizations like STN have adjusted how they practice and compete nationally.
Every year, Student Television Network competes in a nationwide convention that is held all over continental United States.
Unfortunately, this year's convention is being held virtually. Despite the challenges and contrast between the past and years, they are still looking forward to the new experiences that they'll create within the STN family.
We have put decals on the floor.
From the making of the Daily Morning Show to receiving nationally recognized titles, annually the Student Television Network sets standards higher than ever before by attending the STN convention.
It's a whole lot of fun, mostly because when you're there, you know everyone there has the same passions as you, and you can really connect with them on it, because no matter what you worked on, you can both, all of you you all know what they're talking about when they talk about the shots were really good, or, our final product, it was the audio was clean and it was perfect. Everyone knows what they're talking about, and it's just nice that you have a bunch of friends who you're all interested in the same thing, and you can spend a lot of time with it and work on it. It's fun.
With the cancellation of last year's convention, the seniors had high hopes for this upcoming year. Unfortunately, under the strict guidelines of COVID-19, the convention has been placed virtually.
In my mind, it kind of stinks because, you don't get to. Part of the enjoyment of convention is everyone rides the bus to the airport, everyone gets to hang out in the airport before we go, and that's part of the fun of it. But I still know I'll enjoy it because we still get to compete, we still get to work together on competing, and we still get to have even though we aren't going across the country to California or Arizona or wherever we would have gone, we still get to hang out as a group, as our STN family, and we get to have meals together, and we get to work together, and we get to congratulate each other on all of our accomplishments. So it's just kind of it's been more and more setbacks, but we just know we have to work harder to get our content produced and to achieve the goals we want to achieve.
Luckily, our seniors continue to hold their passion of journalism and are continuing to make the most out of this wretched situation. We can't wait to see what they produce to hopefully finish out the 4 years strong. For WCAT, this has been Avery Sense. Now back to the anchors.
Next weekend is their official STN convention, and we wish them the best of luck while competing safely.
STN competes in rain or shine when it comes to convention.
Speaking of rain, it's been rather stormy today. Let's take a further look into the forecast with Haley.
Thanks. Now for today's weather, we have a high of 69 and a low of 63 degrees. As of right now, we are under a tornado watch until 12 p.m. Expect thunderstorms and heavy rain throughout the rest of the day, and wind speeds as high as 14 miles per hour. Even though the last tornado was all over uneventful, the deadliest tornado that hit Florida was from February 22nd to 23rd. It had, in most cases, F3 and then in some cases F4 damage, causing 42 deaths and 260 injuries. It lasted from February 22nd at 11:40 at night to February 23rd at 2:30 in the morning. As for right now, we suggest staying off roads and getting to shelter as quickly as possible. This has been Haley Schaller with WCAT. Now back to our anchors.
Don't forget your rain jacket or umbrella today. You'll need it.
That's all the news that we have for you today. To stay updated on all things Forest, be sure to follow us at FHS_WCAT on Snapchat, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Once again, I'm Jackson Reed.
And I'm Emma Beth Bowman.
Have a great weekend, Wildcats. Stay safe, and like always, go Cats!